Hey there. So just a quick review, a very quick one. I might slide this one into my Halloween special. But I just finished watching the new Evil Dead movie, Evil Dead Rise. I didn't even know anything about this, let alone that it came out in 2023. I just thought I'd see if there's any new Evil Dead stuff on the way, and sure enough, I saw this. So, what did I think about it? It was good. It was very good. It was scary. It was creepy. And a lot of blood and a lot of gore. And in that respect, there's many ways it paid tribute to the originals. There's a couple of lines that the main character uses that's from the original movies. She doesn't deliver them as well, but it's still there, and it's a good nod to the original. The blood and the gore, of course, is just a staple for those kind of movies and the TV show. So I thought they really kept that in the same kind of vein of the original movies. There's some great camera angles and definitely interesting use of the camera, which I feel like if this is Sam Raimi, a young Sam Raimi, doing it with modern equipment, this is probably what he would have done with the things at his disposal. So I really thought that really kept in line with everything. Even though the movie was gory, scary, and fun to watch, it did seem to just miss that sense something, and it's hard to describe what that something is for the Evil Dead movies, or at least the original trilogy. And I feel like a lot of movies try to recapture it, but they haven't. Probably a lot of this is to do with Bruce Campbell himself. Bruce has this way of just being this, bright light on the stage. This thing that you just can't help but listen and look at when he's in front of the camera. I think some of this as well is Sam Raimi wasn't really at the helm of this movie as well, even though he did have a part of it. But it just didn't have that certain charm and feel. I think part of the thing as well is, the Evil Dead series, while was scary and a horror movie, always had certain jokes in it. It was kind of like tongue-in-cheek. It never took itself too serious. I feel this movie and the remake, let's not talk about that, let's pretend that one never happened, just took itself too serious. That it was just trying to be a flat-out horror movie, and that kind of negates the point of what the Evil Dead movies were. So I'm not saying it's a bad movie. Like I said, I really enjoyed it, and some of it's kind of creepy, and it's a good scare movie. I just feel that if you're going to try and call something an Evil Dead movie, you need to keep the certain thing that makes it an Evil Dead movie inside it. Instead of making it so serious, have a few jokes in there. Have a few comic gags. Now, you could say the comic gags came at like some of the death scenes, and that was always part of the original movies as well. But there weren't the lines to go with it. There wasn't the silliness to go with it at the same time. Apart from one scene where the eye bulb gets popped out and it goes flying into someone's mouth, that was really just felt like an Evil Dead moment, honestly. And, well, that was already kind of done in The Army of Darkness. But I'd say I'd watch it. Watch it. It's a fun movie. Maybe just don't call it Evil Dead. Or if you're going to call it Evil Dead, add the things that made it. At the same time, I understand you're trying to make your own movie. And you're trying to maybe separate it from the original trilogy. But I don't see why you have to do that. Why not just carry it on? I don't understand. I don't know, maybe it's permission things, or maybe they're too scared and they were too timid to actually carry on the whole storyline. I'm not 100% sure why. But again, this is just a quick review. Just one note, can we stop with the creepy girl crawling like a damn spider effect? It's been done too many times. And in this movie, it was done a lot. And I'm just sick and tired of seeing it. The Grunge did it, great. It was creepy. The Ring did it, great. It's creepy. Now it's just overplayed. It's become a trope, a stereotypical trope that you see in horror movies these days. But yeah, do not let your kids see it. This is not a kid movie, even though there's some kids in it. This is something for mummy and daddy. This is not for little kids, or they will be peeing the beds for the next month. All right. Like I said, I might go into more detail or put that into my Halloween special later on. Bye for now.